Hi everybody, it's Michelle, and in this video I am going to show you how to use the Awesome Planner, which is my iPad planner, with GoodNotes. So the planner can also be used on an Android tablet. You'll just need a different app, which I recommend Memoji Notes or OneNote to use if you have an Android tablet. I personally use GoodNotes on my iPad because it allows me to use all the functionality that I have designed into the actual planner with using the links and all the tabs that are there. So that is why I do it. But when you purchase the planner and you download it from Etsy, you're going to need to know where it is on your device. And I store my things on Google Drive, and I am going to go find them. And I'm going to open up one of the new ones. And I just hit the little dots to bring up the menu, and then I select open in, and it's exporting it. Takes a little bit of time. Okay, sorry I had to start over, but I had lost my Wi-Fi signal, and I had to switch over to the signal I get on the iPad. So it brings up this menu when you select open in. It brings up the menu showing you all the different places where you can send the file. And I am going to tell it to, there's Memoji Note, OneNote, Evernote, all those different places. I am going to send it to GoodNotes. Import with GoodNotes. There we go. And it asks you which category you want to put it in. I'm going to put it right here in my 2017-2018 calendars, and there it is right there. There's a new one. So once it's here in your categories, then you can just select it and it brings up the planner. So this is the first page you will see when you first open the planner. And this particular one is the weekly vertical planner, and it is brown. These are brand new. I just put these in the shop today, and the shop is kind of transitioning. I did have everything in the Poochie Baby shop, and I have reopened and renamed one of my other shops, which everything is now in the Everyday Awesome TV shop. So the first versions of the planner, which are the blue and the black ones, are still in Poochie Baby shop. The new ones will all be put in the new shop. I will have links for all of that below in the description. But this here, just some basics on GoodNotes. This isn't meant to be a tutorial on GoodNotes. It's meant to kind of be a tutorial on how to use this planner with GoodNotes. So basically you have these functions up here, which is your pen, your highlighter, your eraser, the select tool, and the no pen tool. Now, one of the biggest questions I get asked is how do you use the tabs? Because people try to use the tabs and they're not working for them. You have to be sure that this no pen option is selected so that your tabs will work. You can just jump all around as long as that no pen is selected. If you're here on the pen, you're writing. Oh, sorry. It won't use it won't use my finger because it wants to use my Apple Pencil. I'm like, what is going on? Here, see? You write something, you're writing, and you try to go to a tab, it's not going to work. It's just marking up your tab. You have to have the no pen selected, and there you go. And then back to the pen. No pen. There we go. That is how the tabs work. Something to note is that on the monthly spreads, they all have this yearly overview at the bottom. You can click on that. That is also a link, and it takes you to the yearly overview page in the planner. So just to quickly go through this, you have your front page. This is the 2017-2018 yearly overview calendars. And then we have these vertical monthly spreads here with 6 months, 3 months here, 3 months here, and 3 here, and 3 here. This planner runs from July through June of next year. So the 2017-2018 academic year, and that's what it covers. Actually, these planners had June in here as a bonus month because I put them in the shop beginning in June so that people could start planning in June, and they did not have to wait until July. So I left them on here. if people wanted to go ahead and backdate and put in back information, if they needed to keep some stuff from June with their planner, I went ahead and kept them there. So just scrolling through, you can scroll through like this, or you can use the tabs, or you can go up here to the dots and you can scroll through the thumbnails right here. And it will tell you where you're at by having that blue mark around the date or the page that you're currently on. Another question that I get asked quite a bit is how to add pages to the planner. So each planner, depending on the version, has the weekly spread is different. They are basically the same otherwise. The months are the same. The back tab pages are the same. The beginning, the yearly overview, all of that is the same. The only difference is the weekly spread. So this is the vertical week. There's also a vertical timed week, which has a timetable for each day. And there's also a horizontal week. Now back here in the, and they are fully dated, so everything is dated. There's the month and here's the weeks. And it just runs like that until we get to the tabs. You can use these for whatever you want to use them for, but behind the last tab, tab 6, is where you will find the extra bonus pages. And we have a today page, which has a timetable here, notes, your top 3, and a full page of notes here. And they are undated, so that you can use them whenever you want. You know, if you have a really busy day scheduled, you can add this in where you need it in the planner. Also, there's meal planning. So it's a week meal plan with a plan here and a shopping list here. There is lined pages. There are dot grid pages. There's grid pages and blank pages. So these are all behind tab 6. And I recommend leaving these blank and copying this and pasting it into the planner wherever you need it at that point. The way that you do that is when you're here in the thumbnails view, you're going to hit edit. And let's say I need a today page for today because it's going to be really super busy and I kind of want to work things out and keep a lot of notes for the day. So I am going to select that page, which is the today page. And I'm going to hit down here, copy. Copy. And once it's copied, I say I'm done. And let's go up to this week, if I can find it. Here's this week, I believe, yes. So right here, in between here is where I want that today page. So I'm going to hit the plus sign. And it brings up all of these little areas where you can add pages. I'm going to paste the copied page. Not insert a page or import. I'm going to paste the copied page. And it puts it right there where I want it. And then I make sure to hit done. And there we go. So here's the week. And now I have my today page here that I can use. And I can add as many of these as I need to. If you want to have a daily page in addition to your weekly spread, you can just add all of those daily pages on. Just remember that the more pages that you add and the more that you add into the planner, the bigger the file size is going to be. So I don't know if that's an issue for you guys, but just keep that in mind. That is how you add pages. And you can do that with any of those, with the meal planning, with the blank pages. I personally like to copy a lot of either the blank pages or the grid pages, and I add them in behind the weeks, and I will kind of do my bullet journal in the planner also. It's just a great way to use the pages. I keep this as an overview of kind of the task and when I need to do things throughout the week, and then I'll add in the grid paper and actually work out each and every day and keep all of my daily notes on what I need to do. So that is just something to keep in mind. Now, I don't know if you guys have any more questions about this. You know, you can use different pens, you can use different highlighters, you can add images to this. If you have printable like planner pages, you can even add them to a blank page and add them into your planner. You can add printable stickers in here. It's just, you're going to have to kind of figure out and work out how you're going to crop out those stickers. It does have tools in here for you to do that, so you just have to crop them and resize them and put them in here the way that you want to. Something else that I really like about using a digital planner is Metamoji Note will do the same thing, just to mention that, but with GoodNotes, the way that you can, if you have some important notes here or something that you want to share maybe with somebody else, you can send an image of just this page to another app or to somebody in their email, either an image or a PDF. But I like to save images. You just hit the 3 dots over here and it brings up another menu, and you export, and you can export the entire planner. Like if you want to archive it, when I'm done, I'm going to archive my entire planner into OneNote. So, but I just want to send this page right here. So you export, and you can choose the image either as a PDF, an image, or a GoodNotes document. So I'm going to choose an image. You can rename it here if you want to, and you export. And there are all these places here that you can choose from where you want to export it to. You can just save it to your camera roll, or you can choose an external app, and it brings up a menu of the different places where that you can send it to. Or let's do that again. Or see, you even have email, you can send it to iTunes. So that's a great way to kind of archive information if you want to have it somewhere else. So this is the planner, and this is a basic overview of how you use it with GoodNotes. It's very similar using it in Metamoji Note. If you know how to use the app, then you can figure out pretty easily how to use the planner with that. This is the brown version. I do have pink versions now. Brown, pink, and yellow in the new shop. Blue and black are still in the Poochie Baby shop. So if you want to check that, I believe those links are below already, and I will add the new links into the description. Now, also be looking out for a teacher planner. I'm hoping to have that out within the next 24 hours. And so if you are a teacher, or if you know of any teachers, let them know to come check out the Everyday Awesome shop over on Etsy, because it is going to be a planner very similar to this, but it's going to have lesson plans and also a grade book and some other cool stuff. So let them know. That's it for this planner in this tutorial. If you have any questions on something that I did not go over, just put it below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.